Two leading policymakers in Poland have suggested that the central bank will exercise more caution when reducing interest rates in the wake of a sharp cut that occurred earlier this month, which led to a significant drop in the value of the zloty. As a result of the policy shift, the currency experienced an upswing. Governor Adam Glapiński indicated that the bank's capacity for further reductions has become significantly reduced. In a statement to the Polska Agencja Prasowa Newswire on Wednesday, Henryk Wnorowski, a member of the Monetary Policy Council, stated that the central bank acknowledged the currency's significant loss in value and has learned a valuable lesson from it. The statement has helped assure investors that the bank will not continue with excessively high rate cuts. Several economists claim that the 75 basis point cut in September was a politically driven intervention to support the government in tackling the cost of living crisis and lower mortgage payments for Poles ahead of the next month's elections. During an interview, Wnorowski suggested that the exchange rate reaction highlighted the necessity for gradualism instead of immediate action in monetary policy. This is clear that we must consider this in the future. According to Glapiński, the relaxation of the policy is justified by lower than anticipated price pressures. If inflation persists to decrease, official borrowing charges will also diminish. The governor did state that there is a limited potential for further decrease rates. After making this change, there is less opportunity for further reductions in interest rates, but it still exists based on the future information, said the governor while answering questions from Polska Agencja Prasowa. He did not associate the decrease in the potential for easing with the market turbulence that occurred 2 weeks ago, causing surprise to investors and weakening the zloty up to 4% against the euro. In reaction to the policymakers' comments, the zloty rose up by to 1.1% against the euro on Wednesday, which was the most outstanding performance in all emerging market currencies. Warsaw WIG20 stock index increased by 2.3%, the largest gain among primary indexes monitored by Bloomberg worldwide. The yield on Poland's 10-year bond decreased. Meanwhile, agreements about future exchange rates showed that traders are reducing their bets on the extent to which Polish interest rates will decrease to around 135 basis points during the next 9 months, compared to as much as 200 basis points seen earlier in September. Efforts to provide clarity about interest rate prospects followed comments from Paweł Borys, an advisor to the Prime Minister, who stated last week in Bloomberg that the government is prepared to support the currency after its largest decline since the Russian incursion into Ukraine. He also warned the central bank to consider the effect of zloty in future decisions. When asked about currency's response to the latest cut, Glapiński restated that Poland allows a floating currency system where fluctuations in exchange rates are usual.